Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Rory Powers, Right Line Trading, and we're going to be trading the AI Auto Trader this morning. And I just want to take just a brief second just to put out there that I am not a licensed financial advisor. This is for demonstration and educational purposes only. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. With that being said, let's start trading. And we're in a couple of trades here. I've got the signal A up top, the 2-minute. That's we like to refer to it as our very similar to our retirement plan. This is the signal A drone. Good morning, everybody. And on the bottom chart, I have our 30 range signal A. Let's see if I'm in any positions here. And a whole bunch of positions. We got one here on the ES on our. That needs to be GC Gold Nugget. Okay, let's go to our strategies. Get the gold nugget going. We've got a great diversity of strategies here. We're running them on all the index equities, the Dow, Russell, E-mini, NASDAQ, and crude oil and gold. Gold's been a lot of fun to watch lately with the volatility and reaching all-time highs, really. There goes the bell. And a nice trade here on the 2-minute. Good morning. Anybody out there? Let's see what happened here overnight. Continue to be very choppy. Very choppy. So our top strategy so far is this signal A on the 30 range. Our gold nugget. Is in a trade. Let's see if we can find that gold nugget. I think I have it paired up with crude oil. Hey, there you are. Hey, good morning, Isaac. Caught this short trade on the 30 range. The market's been a ranging market. I could see my 50 is red, green, red, green, red, green. Volatility. Let's see if we can get this move to the downside. I believe our stop went to plus 10 on this trade. So the worst we could do is make $50 on the trade. And the best we could do is make 1,000. Got an area of support we're headed into. Trying to push lower. This is our haymaker strategy, runs on the NASDAQ 30 range. Very exciting strategy. Hey, good morning, Rao. Good to see you. Good to see you today. I was thinking about your results yesterday. Very impressive. 3,500. Trading on the MT4 platform, the US 30. The Dow has been doing very well. So that 30 range signal A, even though it didn't get a full winner, you could see it did pick up another $50 on that trade. And for the morning so far, it's up 735. Let's see what positions we're in. Let's get situated here. Nothing to speak of, really. 30 range signal A are my top 3 strategies. Meant to duplicate that. So we'll put that one here in the apex, the 30 range. The haymaker looks good today. And I always like to use that NQ2 minute. So I'm going to stick with that one too. I'm going to take the 2-minute signal A. I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to load. These strategies all come in pre-formatted templates. So I can load kind of a duplicate template on that Signal A AI drone, and I can go ahead and put my Apex account. All I need to do is put the correct instrument, and I'm going to put this on my Apex 4 and click OK. And now I'm ready to go on that 2-minute on my Apex 4 account. So it's very quick and easy to get the strategies running. It's just a matter of loading the template and getting it on the right instrument. Just confirm I'm in the right instrument. No. Okay. Just got to make sure that you're on the right instrument. Put it on the NASDAQ. All the settings are pre-formatted. My stop is 50 ticks. I'm risking $250 to make 1,000. So my risk tolerance is about $500 on this. So I could take a few losers. A couple of losers will put me on the sidelines. So I'd like to get a winner and keep that money in the bank and go right back to my sim account. And we'll see which other strategies are doing well today as the morning progresses. So you got 2,500 today. All right. XAU USD. Is that gold, Rao? XAU, is that gold? Forgive me. I'm a little green on Forex, but I believe that's XAU. High frequency bot on MT4. Very interesting. Let me just double check this. That's correct. And that's correct. Perfect. Okay, so we're ready to go on two of these accounts. We got our gold. Let's see, crude oil. Got a trade on this account here. Really nice volatility here. Let's see if we can get a move down. This is our haymaker strategy. Really exciting strategy to watch. Trying to get us a little wiggle room here. A little breathing room. Gold, that's what I thought, yeah. Yeah, there's been great volatility in gold lately. Come on down. Let's start off this morning nicely. Break through that 50. Now that 50 moving average acting as support right there. Bounced right off of it. It's going to come back down and retest it. If we can just break through that 50, might have a little room here. It's kind of tap dancing off that 50 EMA right now. Come on down. Come on down. Okay, now my stop just broke down. Now we really need some wiggle room. But I can't lose the trade now. So that's the good news. I'll have to get a little breathing room here, which we're starting to get now. And I am not going to touch a thing with this. See if it'll work its way down to our target. With my profit target being 500, and this is on my apex. Keep our goal in mind. Now I know I reached my goal now, so anything I get from here is gravy. All right, so we're going to get it off. We hit our 530. I might have gotten a little more out of the trade had I stuck in there, but we're going to take it off of 3, and that's the one I made the duplicate on. And what I'll do is I'll switch it to 5 now. This is that 2-minute. This is also on an apex. The stop jumped to plus 10, so I can't lose on the trade. And hopefully it breaks through this little area of support. Might get to 500 on this one. Oh, I was negative. I would have never done that. All right. So my mistake. I squeezed it a little too tight. But that's okay. Let's put this over to 5. I thought that I was at 500, but I got into the trade, I had taken a loser. So that account is up 225. So I thought we were going to be out on those two accounts at a $500 profit. So I kind of squeezed it, which probably wasn't the best thing to do. But the signal A's are working nicely. On the 30 range, I'm on number 5. Yeah, okay, good. And our realized P&L, our signal A bot's at 828. Our signal A30 range is really doing the best. 30 range signal B looks pretty good too. So what I can do is add another strategy on. And we'll put that 30 range signal B on one. And we're just going to put it on the NASDAQ, which it is, and we'll put it on this Apex 6. That ES is in a huge trade. Trying to get a bounce. So the signal A jumped in. We could be in a trending market now. It looks like we found a direction. But who knows? We'll keep an eye on it, though. Went right through my stop. Count 6. Wow, the system's really crushing it right now. And I'm in this trade here on the NASDAQ 30. And that's close enough for me on that account. So on my strategy 6, I'm going to go ahead and take it off of the Apex. And we'll go back to the SIM account on the signal B AI drone. So the signal B right now with this downtrend, I really like it. So let's regroup here just for a second, just to see where we are. On Apex 3, we're up 530. On Apex 6, we're up 460. Apex 4, we're up 225. 3, 4, and 6. So with this trending market to the downside, I really want to get in on a signal B. 3, 4, and 6 we're okay on. I think I have one other one. 5. Ooh. So let's try 5. The system's really crushing it today. On the ES, it's up $1,000. That's that Signal B drone. So if I go to that just to take a look at the trade, Signal B AI drone. ES Signal B AI drone. It's up 750. With that big move down, what happened was the Signal Bs all jumped in and scored big. NASDAQ made that huge move to the downside just now. And we got a nice trend down. And those Signal B strategies love that. They were all over it. So had a good opportunity to run up the score really quickly. Got me to my profit targets very fast on 2 or 3 of my accounts. And we're going to play one for the bounce to the upside up top. And we're going to play one account for the continuation in this downward trend. And just looking if there's any other sleepers that we need to keep an eye on. Oh, good job, Isaac. Yeah, that's all it takes with this system. It's with that risk to reward, we get a big move down, and boom, you got $1,000 in your account in the blink of an eye. Really exciting. So the NASDAQs are, you could see in my leaderboard, other than that ES Signal B strategy, which crushed it as well, the NASDAQ is all over the leaderboard. If my picture's in the way, this is what it looks like here. You could see the Signal B 1671, Signal A 828. Now it popped in on that reversal. It's looking for a retracement. Now I'm at plus 10. Hopefully that NASDAQ comes all the way back. That was a huge, huge move down. You could see the signal, that entry signal here. And man, that was big. The worst I could do is lose $50 on this trade, which is okay. It keeps me in the game. I'm down 90, so I'm very much alive. And that's account 5. Jump right back in long. Really nice volume. Let's look at our positions here. We're in a couple of shorts on the NASDAQ on our signal A. Very close to our profit target here. Got it. So the haymaker's back in the green. I just switched off of this account here. The signal B's back in short. I think I am going to go to the signal B. I want the SIM account to run and not interfere with that with my Apex accounts. Yeah, I got to move up. Really didn't want to take a short trade. I mean a long trade. I wanted to take a short trade. I'm going to move it up a little early. It's not the direction I was trying to get into. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. There you go. Come on up. All right. Brought that account up. Back up to 145. So Haymaker's back in. Another beauty. Man, this NASDAQ is just crushing it today. Holy moly. You just can't mess with it. Signal A and B are just going to town on the NASDAQ today. And it's almost hard not to make money with the system today. It's really a powerhouse system. And on the NASDAQ, I can't get all of my Apex accounts in there quick enough. I'm going to have to get a trade copier. Because in an environment like this trading system will bring home the bacon. And I think it might be a little easier if you're trying to trade multiple accounts with the prop firms. I think the trade copier might be a little easier. Man, did that thing take off. Holy moly. That RTY signal B came into the game. That's been a hot strategy. Let me see if I can find the RTY. Here it is. The RTY signal B. It's been a really, really good performer. It's up 475 now. This is a beauty. The retirement plan. This is the Haymaker, which is also looking for those reversals. Very close to my profit target. Just a tick away, it's not worth, all the loss when you come within a tick. But if you want it completely hands-free, let's just see what would happen completely hands-free. If you're in front of your screen and you see that happen, there's an old saying, don't be a blank over a tick. There it goes, and it hit it. So 1125 on the Haymaker. Haymaker's a hot strategy today. Wow. Big action today. Holy moly. That signal B AI drone is in on the 30 range. Thought I jumped in on a signal B. NQ. Dirty range. Signal B. Let's take a look at this trade here. We're getting a retracement back up to the upside. Really nice action this morning. You could see the market had that huge drop down. Now it's made a little bit of a retracement. Those signal A's are going to jump in short here in just a minute. And away we go. Hey, good morning, Doc. Man, these NASDAQ strategies today just crushing it. Holy moly. All right, came down to hit our stop, but it was at plus 10. Our stop was at plus 10. Let's look and see what positions we're in now. I'm in a position on my Apex 5. So let's take a look at Apex 5. See what's going on with that one. I think I switched that one to the signal B. Jump back in a short move here. And let's see if we can get a short roll. We've kind of been in a retracement here for the last 15 minutes. Okay, it continues to go up. Signal A. Retirement plan's looking for another $1,000 hit. And we're going to keep it hands-free and let it mature. Okay. So the signal A is off and running. And you can see on my accounts, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The signal B, 1500, signal A, 1200. My Apex, let me get it off of number 4. My Apex on number 4 quietly snuck up on me. So I'm going to take it off. It looks like my Apex 4 went up to 1200. So I got my Apex 4 at 1200, my Apex 3 at 530, and my Apex 6 is at 460. And the only other Apex account that I'm trading right now is this Apex 5. So all three of my Apex accounts, the one on 4 is up big. The others hit my profit target of 500. Luckily, I didn't see Apex 4. I would have closed it early, like a dummy. So it just proves that keeping your hands away from this and letting it go, as hard as it might be, but the full automation took my account 4 up to 1225. And so we crushed it on the NASDAQ this morning. So we had the one bad day yesterday. Monday and Tuesday were both good days. We had the one bad day yesterday. We kept our losses to a minimum, but 3 out of the 4 days were green days. Down a very small amount on this other account on 5. And I'm going to keep it on that signal B right now because we're just headed straight up. So account 5 is on this signal A. Oh, just jumped in. I meant to have it on the signal B. All right, so it went short again. Nasdaq's been making a big rally here since that big move down. I'm going to take some of the risk off of this. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Come on, baby. Come on down. All right. Came back and got us. Jump right back in. I'll be damned. And I continue down. Come on up. Jeez. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. We're in a huge trade on the Haymaker again. Went back in long. Let's go back to this Apex account. It's trying to help me. In spite of myself. Got a little bit of a sideways action now. Market's kind of consolidating. Doesn't know which way to go anymore. Giving us that short roll here. This isn't a really great environment. I'm going to take it off this account. Right now it's kind of going sideways on us, and I'd rather it not jump in another trade. So I'm just going to disable that. And let's see, Signal AI drone. So I'm going to put it back on my SIM account, and we hit our profit target on 3 out of 4. of the apex. The fifth one we took a $500, about a $450 drawdown. So I'm going to put it back on the NQ30 range. What was it? The AI drone. And we'll let it run on that sim account. So really happy with today's session. For me personally, it was good, but the system just freaking crushed it on the NASDAQ. Our retirement plan jumped back in. Jump back in short here. I turned my strategies on at around 8:30. I try to do it about 8:20. I know the gold pit opens at 8:20, so I like to get it on right around the gold pit open at 8:20. And I let it run for the first hour, everything in sim. And we have a member, Dan T. Oh, Danny T. He's in Discord, and what he does is he lets it run the first hour, and he looks at the number one strategy, and then he runs his funded account in that one. And turns out yesterday he made $4,000. So it's been a winning strategy for him. $4,000 in one day. Congratulations, Dan. And that's a great thing about being part of a trading community. In our Discord chat group, you can learn exactly what other people are doing that's working. Sometimes more important, you learn what's not working. Jump back in. The signal A in this, this type of environment, it still does well. I mean, even in a rough, ranging market that's choppy as you know what, when it catches these reversals, it has the ability to still make some really nice money. This is our haymaker. I have it on a 2-minute chart, but it's actually looking at a 30 range. So let's go to the signal B. AI drone. Oh, not that one. It's a capital B. I got to clean these accounts out. 30 range, capital B. There we go. This strategy's done excellent today. This signal B. You really couldn't pick a bad one on the NASDAQ. If you were running any of our NASDAQ strategies today, you brought home the bacon. Our top strategy on the Dow is this one here. Haymaker continues to impress, let me tell you. Haymaker's had a hot session. When that strategy gets hot, man, look out. Oops, sorry about that. Both of these trades are looking really nice at the moment. Getting this move, there's retracement back up. There it goes. All right, that YM strategy just hit a full winner. Put us up 800. Oh. David Wise. David Wise is our professional options trader. And man, is he on a hot streak. But anyway, his electric went down in the room. Let me just see if I can resuscitate his room here in a different browser. I'm going to share a couple great videos today. I'm going to put it in the chat box here in just a little bit. I am going to, and I really encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button to the Right Line Trading channel, And you'll get alerts whenever we go live. We always do some special discounted offers here on YouTube. And there's really some great benefits of subscribing to our YouTube community. So if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please take a minute and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm also going to be putting a link in how to build your own automated strategy. And the page has 2 videos, 2 workshops that are about 45 minutes each, and goes into great depth. How you can build an automated strategy on any time frame using any instrument. And I'm going to put that link in the chat box in just a minute. Hey, good morning, Pete. My man, Peter. I always love talking to Peter on the phone. He's a great guy. Peter, we did good today on the Apex. I know Peter's with one of the prop firms as well. If you had any of these strategies on the NASDAQ this morning, I think you're sharing in my excitement and joy. We ran, to answer your question, you could see here on the Apex accounts, we were up 530 on one of them, 460 on another, and the top one was up 1225. So 3 out of the 4 Apex accounts did well today. One we took a small drawdown, but 3 out of the 4 were in the green. How'd you do today, Pete? Never mind me. How'd you do? Good morning, Pete. So to answer your question, Peter, we ran 4 Apex accounts, 4 separate accounts in our top strategies, which happened to be the NASDAQ today. What are you trading, Peter? You didn't trade today. Oh, my goodness. You missed a great day. Had a real big move down early this morning, and now we're in a kind of retracement back up to the upside. This trade I'm showing here is on our haymaker strategy, which is really on a 30 range. So really to get a better perspective of that haymaker, I think I'd rather put it on this chart here. Haymaker. Haymaker. Here we go. Here's the trade. That's what happened. It's right into that area of resistance. Sometimes I like to move. For this demonstration, we're not touching the stops or profit targets, but for me, what I really like to do sometimes, if I have my profit target right above that area of resistance, I'll move my profit target just below it and just give it a clear path. But I've seen it break through those areas on multiple occasions like it's nothing. Like a warm butter, like a hot butter knife through butter. This trade is coming all the way back down now. Bounced off that area of resistance. And then now it's dancing, tap dancing on our 50 EMA. Who knows, maybe it'll swing back up and go right through it. In our 2-minute strategy, the hot one has been the AI drone. Hey, Peter, this starts at about 9:30 Eastern every day. 9:30 Eastern, we come on YouTube Live, and we trade the system until about 11:15, 11:30. And we like to show our trading community exactly which strategies are working the best in this current market environment. It's very valuable information to see the system running, know which ones are doing well. I was just saying earlier before you got here that Danny T, who's a member of our community, what he does is he puts his funded account in just the hottest strategy. Yesterday he made $4,000. So we enable the strategies at about 8:30. 8:30. You can enable the strategies at 8:30 pre-market. At 9:30, some of the strategies will come to the top of your radar. What I mean by radar is you'll see the top strategies in your P&L. And then by the time the market opens, you'll have a good indication of which one to keep an eye on. And old Danny T did it yesterday, made $4,000 very quickly and quietly. Well, not quietly. He shared it with our whole community. And our 2-minute signal A just jumped in short. You know, I'm a firm believer in capital preservation. My profit goal is 500. Once I reach my profit goal, I'm good for the day. I want to keep that money right where it belongs, in my pocket. I don't want to give any of it back. Sometimes it works to my detriment, but in the long run, I think it's the prudent thing to do. But then we continue to run them in Sim just to accumulate the data. Yeah, Peter, come in, join us. I like to trade my Apex accounts using the system. And I know you do the same, so I think it's a good fit for you. Best thing to do is subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll get alerts whenever we go live. Whenever we go live, you'll get an alert if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. And we're going to start putting some discounted offers and some special free offers just for our YouTube subscribers. Today I'm going to put a link in that's 2 videos, how to build your own ATM machine, fully automated strategies. Got a lot of big position right now on crude oil. Let's take a look at crude. Crude is, look at crude. crude's been, man, I'm afraid to go to the gas pump. This crude oil strategy, the Signal B AI bot, it's the same one every time. That's Signal B on crude. Signal B AI bot is up. It's in a really nice trade. Signal B AI drone right now. And that's in a monster. A monster. And the price of gold and crude oil are getting very expensive. So I'm going to put that link in the chat box here in just a moment. I'm going to ask Sergio to David Wise, I was saying just a few minutes ago, he's kind of in the dark right now. He lost his power out in South Carolina. He's in, I believe in the Charleston area. And they're doing some work. So the 30 range Signal B. Is our hot one on that 30 range. Really, either one you go with today, you couldn't miss. Give me just a moment to put that link in the room. I want you guys to have a chance to check out these videos. Excuse me just for a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this trade works out. A lot of volatility today. After that big move down, it's kind of been jumping up and down a little bit. Let's see how the signal A does. The signal A AI bot. Now, if I keep stretching it up, my stop will get further away. Let's see what kind of positions we're in right now. We're in that crude oil trade that's up 410. That you see right here. Crude oil's just been going up, up and away. We look at crude oil on a 1-hour chart over 30 days. Whoop! We could see the price action here. Wow. Very volatile, but it's reaching new highs. It's up to $81. This is the price of crude oil. Pete, you always say that. You're funny. That's Tradeovate. Tradeovate, not Tradeology. They have Rhythmic and Tradeovate. And you're using Tradeovate. lost that crude trade, didn't I? Let me see if I can get it back up. Crude oil. Oh. Looking for that. Okay, here is the two videos that I was referring to. All you have to do is put your email address on this form that I'm going to put into the chat box, and you'll get instant delivery, instant access to our how to build your own ATM machines automatically. Tradeovate, yes, Pete. I remember talking on the phone. You called it the same thing. Yeah, you definitely want to check out those videos. And this automation is really a really exciting way to trade. In such a fast-moving market, having to make split-second decisions when a number of different technicals line up or indicators line up can be difficult, especially fumbling around like I was this morning on a platform. While you're trying to trade makes things even more difficult. So to automate any of those processes is a real game changer. And this AI auto trader gives you the ability to trade 7 instruments simultaneously, all on different time frames, all looking at really key metrics to follow along with institutional money. To put your stops and profits in the most ideal places, to get in at the most opportune times, and do it all automatically and never make a human mistake. That's what those videos include. Are really step-by-step instructions, a really comprehensive tutorial on how to build automated strategies. I put the link in the chat. And all you'll have to do is put your email address in and you'll get instant access. We've got a couple of trades running simultaneously now. We're in this retirement plan. And the Dow is giving us some heat right now. Some real good volatility in the market. Our ES scored very nicely today, our S&P 500. I talk to traders all the time, and some people, Linda's one of them, absolutely love the S&P. They love to trade the ES, and it's very slow and deliberate. And the ES is a very conservative strategy. It takes very few trades, but man, when it takes a trade, it really makes it count. And today was no different. It got into a beauty. It went up, I think it was up $750 just a little bit earlier. Might have given one a trade back. Looks right here. It took this beautiful trade down to the short side, and then it took a small loser. Now the Dow popped right back in a long trade. You can see these green arrows on my chart on this Dow. What that's telling us is that there's a disparity between uptick versus downtick, and institutional money is pushing the price of the Dow higher. The system picked up on that signal, and as soon as it could, it jumped into that long trade to try to capitalize on it. And, that just goes right back to, the advantages of having an automated strategy. It's really the way of the future. Yeah, it works excellent trading one contract. In fact, that's what we did today, and that's what we do every day, is we trade one contract, just one, with a minimal amount of risk. I think one of the secrets to our success, is, and forgive me if I've murdered your name, I'm sorry, but Rupp, the secret to our success really is that one contract strategy with a risk to reward ratio leaned heavily in our favor. We're risking 40 ticks to make 180 or 200. Our stop will automatically go to break even plus 10 or 11 at a certain point of the trade. The system also has a momentum-based trailing stop. That's a proprietary trailing stop that we've developed that has the potential to lock in profits on all of these trades. Trading just one contract. Minimal amount of risk. We want to put the risk to reward ratio heavily in our favor, and that's really been the secret to our success. You could see the the Nasdaq this morning just absolutely crushed it. If you had a reasonable profit target, you would have hit it, like I did this morning. You could see on 3 or 4 of my Apex accounts, one is up 460, one is up 530, one is up 1225. All trading one contract on the Nasdaq. And it probably all went down within 30 minutes, 45 minutes this morning. Oh, okay. I couldn't pronounce it. I apologize. It was a joke anyway, so you don't have to trade. No. Really, what we're doing is just demonstrating the system. I just focused today on, I'm really not dogmatic about which instrument I trade, and I don't think anybody is. The only thing we want to do is make money. So what we do is we put it in the hottest strategy. We put our funded accounts in the hottest strategies. We run a number of them on different instruments, and we pinpoint the ones that are doing the best, and we throw our funded accounts in that one. Today, like most days, it happens to be the Nasdaq. Just with the volatility and the way the price action of the Nasdaq lends well to automated strategies. And so the Nasdaq is really all we needed today and most days. But if one of those other strategies gets hot, like on Monday the Russell got hot, I popped a funded account in the Russell and hit 3 quick winners. So we are ready for it. But we could keep things very simple and focus most of our attention on just the one that makes money, the most money. Great for prop trading because it leverages just one contract so well. So just one contract with the prop trading where, even if you have a live account, I shouldn't say for prop traders, whether you have a prop account or a live account, we don't want to take drawdowns, when you trade 2-3 contracts on a live account, you take a loser, it hurts, man. It hurts. With this strategy, you could absorb 2 or 3 losers, stay in the game, and come back and hit a winner, and finish the day off with a green day. Yeah, good point, Peter. Those two instruments do correlate. Peter was saying the index equities, they kind of move together. So listen, I think we can go ahead and close for today. We'll watch this one last trade here on this chart here. The Nasdaq just took a short entry. It's not an easy market to trade. The system capitalized early this morning, ran up the score very nicely, hit our profit goals. I've continued to trade only to demonstrate how the system works. These are in sim accounts at this point. Any funded accounts that I've had are shut down and the money's in the bank. Yes, sir. So we're going to wrap it up in just a few minutes. We'll let these few open positions play out. Really exciting day today. And Mark Miller, the owner of Right Line Trading, is going to be trading tomorrow. And don't miss it. He's going to be doing man versus robot. He's going to compete against the automated strategy. It should be really fun to watch. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, let me show the haymaker. I was just going to show some trades. I was going to show you the trade of the day. And let's go over the haymaker because the haymaker really did well today. You want to see the actual trades on the performance or on the chart, Shredder? The trade of the day for me, while you type your answer. Well, let me tell you, Roop, I'm glad you brought that up. The big difference here is, listen, this is as transparent as you'll ever find. There's not another vendor, and I don't say this to throw mud on anybody, but you just don't see other vendors trading their automated strategies on a live market. This is kind of unique. where you can see what you're going to get, before you jump in head first. And if you join us here each morning, you'll see that the results that we're getting are just really outstanding on this system. I also have a link that I want to share with you. If you go to our website, which is rightlinetrading.com, and click on the AI Auto Trader, and if you go to that page, there's the most recent webinar. And if you go to our most recent webinar, and it's about a 40-minute presentation, but it really will go into detail on the results, how the system works, and our contact information. If you want to talk, I'm going to put my number in here. I'm going to be closing here in about 5 or 10 minutes. And if you call the office, I'll be happy to answer any questions. But listen, we've all been in that situation. We've all been seduced into buying systems that just don't work. So you're not alone there. But we are the most transparent vendor in this ecosystem, in this niche. So let me answer Shredder's question. Let me show you on the performance. So let's go to the Haymaker today. Then I'm going to show you the trade of the day, which happened to be on my Apex. And I want you to know the trade of the day was one that I didn't touch. One that just ran totally independent. I didn't even know it was open. I got to be honest. But it went for a full winner. And we'll go back to that in just a minute. Let me show... my Haymaker is about break-even, Shredder. If I show you the actual trades, these would be the trades here. I could take a screenshot of this and email it over to you if you'd like. It's going to be a little hard to see here. Okay, sounds good, Roop. I'll take a screenshot of that for you, Shredder, and I'll send you all my trades on the Haymaker today, if that's okay with you. But it came out to about break-even for the session. It's down $70 with commissions. So let's go to that account 4. And let's check out the trade of the day. Here we go. This was on a funded account with Apex, and it executed the trade at 10:04. Took a long entry, and with very little heat. Came up and got my profit target at 200 ticks. So a trade with $200 of risk, trading just one contract, went up and hit my profit target easily with some room to spare, and got us out of the market with a $1,225 profit. And that was on the NASDAQ. Beautiful trade. Trade of the day. And our accounts of the day, our hottest strategies today, let's see if we're in any big positions. That signal B on crude oil is still active. Our hottest strategies today were the NASDAQ strategies. The signal A, 1290. The ES was up 545. The signal B was up 500. It was up over 1,000 at one point, where if you have a reasonable profit target, you probably would have stopped then. But we have a whole lot of strategies in the green. NASDAQ strategies. The S&P 500 did well. This Dow signal B is in another trade now. Well, no, this isn't the strategy it's in now, but it was up $340. The Dow is up 340 after commissions, and the Russell up 189. And our signal A on the 30 range is in one last trade, and then we'll close it out. So it was a great day today. Hope you guys got in on some of that action this morning on that big move on the NASDAQ and then the retracement. So the last position of the day, let's see how this 30 range does on the signal A AI drone. Signal A took that reversal. And we're trying to get to, I believe it's 80 ticks. Once we get 80 ticks, our stop is going to come down. It might have just come down. Yeah, I think it just came down. And it goes to plus 10. So, we're in the trades at this point with no risk. It's kind of like a free shot at $1,000 is the way I like to think of it. It's a free shot at 1,000. There's no risk. And should the trade drift down to that profit target, it's money in the bank. Worst we could do is make $50. Go have lunch. And that's what happened. We made $50 and we can go have lunch. All right. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. It's really a great day trading. Tomorrow, don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because when we go live tomorrow, it's man versus machine. Mark Miller versus the robot. And we hope to see you there. Have a blessed day, everybody. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.